Hi folks, this is Brigetta Hannah from the high school library, and thanks for joining me today for the session entitled Beyond the Google Search. The whole purpose behind today's presentation is to share with you and your students other ways to conduct research without using the Google search engine. So to begin with, let me share with you today's agenda. First, I'm going to start with the Baldwin High School Library's webpage. We have a couple of different ways where students can search for resources without turning to a book and get some reliable information that they can count on, that you can count on is authentic and has been vetted. The first place is with Webpath Express. Webpath Express is actually embedded into our card catalog. Our card catalog is a union catalog, which means that it's for all three of the elementary buildings, the middle school, and the high school building. So what I share with you regarding Webpath Express also applies at the other buildings. Then I'll take you to our Gale Virtual Reference Library, which is a collection of ebooks that students can search as long as they have an internet connection, a home computer. They can conduct a research any time of the day or night, any day of the week. Then I'll share with you some online resources like EBSCOhost Web and the Student Research Center. Both of these are purchased products of databases and research resources that we can use through the high school's library webpage. Then I'd like to take you to the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh. This public library has a bevy of databases that can be used from home as long as the student has a public library card. And lastly, we'll explore RefSeek, which is an alternative internet search engine that is specifically designed for people who are conducting academic research. So in just a moment, we'll get started. Okay, so here we are at the high school library's webpage. To the right of our splash page with the BW that's crafted out of books, we have a link to our online card catalog. That's otherwise known as Destiny. When I click that link, it takes us to Destiny, where students can choose among the 5 buildings the appropriate library for them. So as a high school librarian, we'll go to Baldwin High School's library catalog. We'll choose the catalog tab, and over here, let me adjust this for 1 second. Over here on the left-hand side of the screen is a link called Webpath Express. Webpath Express is a search engine that will search for websites that have been vetted and verified by librarians and others who are experts in the field. This is in addition to our regular library search that allows us to find books. So if your students have explored all of the books that are in your library and now they need to go beyond the realm of your library, consider using Webpath Express. If you're also experiencing difficulty with students who are Googling topics and not able to find something academic in nature, I would recommend utilizing Webpath Express. Click that link and you get this search engine. So let's say that we have a student who is currently studying bulimia in his or her 9th grade health class. All they have to do is type in bulimia and hit search, and you get a variety of websites, all of them academic in nature. They can click here to get to the website or the URL. Notice that there is an appropriate grade level tag over here on the right hand side. So while we're in the high school card catalog, most of these links to websites will be appropriate for 9th through 12th grade, possibly 6th through 8th grade. When you utilize the other catalogs for the other libraries, you get grade level appropriate websites. So let's just go to the top of the list and say that the first website with this description right here seems like it's going to work. We can click the link, and now the student is on a website that has academic information that has been vetted by those who know about the topic and then linked up with Destiny, our card catalog. So they can utilize this site in any way, shape, or form, exploring the tabs and the multiple links that are embedded therein. What I find to be most interesting with utilizing the Webpath Express is this feature right here. It's called the resource list, and what it allows us to do is get a citation, an MLA appropriate citation for that website that we just visited. If the student clicks this box that says Add to the List, the text changes and now that site is in the list, and the student can actually look at 3, 4, 10, 100 websites from Webpath Express, adding them to the resource list. When the student is done with his research, he goes over to the left-hand side to the resource list button, views his list. Now it says that my list is empty because it's on the Library Materials tab, but on the Website tab, there's the website, and at the bottom right here is a citation creator. When you hit go, you get the citation that is copy and paste into your works cited. No URL is needed. That's just for link purposes. In the MLA format, you just take it down to the date of access. I like that. It's a good feature. Before we leave this segment of the lesson, I just want to remind you that that was Webpath Express. This is the search engine that allows the student to search the web for academic-based, vetted websites. If you add those sites to the resource list, use this tab to get the citation. Our next instructional video will be about the Gale Virtual Reference Library.